We're here with Janice McDonald, Senior Winemaker for Howard Park and Madfish Wines. Janice, can you tell us a little bit about the Leston and the Scotsdale range, the single vineyards?
In the early part of the 2000s, I think it was determined that there were some very, very strong parcels of both Cabernet and Shiraz coming off both the Leston Vineyard, which is the Margaret River Vineyard, where the Howard Park Winery is situated, and also the Scotsdale Vineyard, which is a single vineyard that Howard Park has in the Great Southern region. And at that time, it just sort of, we were producing fruit quality which was much better than going into anything lesser. So the opportunity arose to really showcase the very best that these two premium grape growing regions from Western Australia could do with these two classic varieties. And so was born the Leston range of Cabernet and Shiraz and the Scotsdale. When you look at these two wines side by side, it's very difficult to really choose one as being a better quality than the other. I taste with many people at many wine dinners and many sort of events around the country, and it really does come down to a sort of a preferential thing. But the differences between these two regions really come down to the climates and the subclimates, or the microclimates of these particular vineyards. What we tend to see out of Margaret River is that the fruit characters tend to be a little bit more sort of red fruit in their sort of their sort of basis, whereas the wines out of Scotsdale and the Great Southern, a little bit more deep, intense, and sort of dark fruited, and they seem, the tannins, I believe, are sort of as equally as ripe from the good years, but really it is that really showcase of different sort of fruit profiles that show up in these particular regions. So difficult for me to say to have a choice or have a favourite, but you need to look at them side by side, and I think appreciate just how much climate and sort of the soils that these particular vineyards are growing on, to appreciate the differences that that both climate and soil have to really the contribution of wine at this particularly high quality level.